This is Chicago Alpha Omega podcast is about to roll. Promo videos are coming, so stay tuned. That's my new network. But I'm looking at my dog. I'm out here with my chickens because it's like 38 degrees and balmy Chicago, and they're over there eating. Just so you guys haven't seen them since summer. I think hang on, where they at? Under the table. See, they're getting the bugs. There's even bugs out right now. See what I mean? Where are they? Where the hell did they go? I'm leaning on a weird angle. That's hard for me to view this. Anyways, I'm loading wood. Literally, I found this cool shape, leaning to the right piece for the show. Morning Wood with Wags is coming on the new network. It'll be a daily quick news broadcast about, not news, podcast. Morning Wood. And then we're going to have segments once in a while about current events. So while we're thinking about current events, look at this mask. That's my mask from the old podcast days of 2020, 2021, 22, and now we're going to roll into 23. I'm going to have you look up something called Dark Winter. It's an old theory garbage, but it's not. And then remember in the 2020 doohickey scan, whatever they call that, where you throw shit in a box and all that, they were telling you like Dark Winter. They said it about 500,000 times during that movie or whatever you watch. Dark Winter has to do with this guy right here. And right now, 82 children all of a sudden popped up with the measles or some garbage in Ohio. Google that. And measles is what I done. Look up my blankets videos I have here. I've talked about this. Look up Dark Winter, by the way, in my search. I'll try and do it for you, but I have videos where I explain this, where you got to talk in tongues. But you can look up an actual plan they have called Dark Winter about that small blankets, we're going to call it, because now I got to be careful with the algo. Small blankets, which our military used a long time ago with some small Indians, let's call it, in blankets. It was a certain disease, small Indian blankets. This is like 200-year-old warfare garbage. Like, this also could be your enemy, because we're in, whether you believe it or not, in my opinion, we're in World War Trace, they call it. And the reason I say that is because I'm a nobody, and I'm using a flip phone right now, but the asshole you call the Pope, in July 31st, he says tomorrow, and this is him on Twitter. It was on Twitter. You go look it up. Poland, by the way. He was doing a church doohickey dance. I hear he's almost dead right now. Shout out. He's supposed to be sick. Look up what that guy runs. Anyways, or not, like, do you? But my point is, he said on August 1st will be the official start date of World War, like I just said, number trace. So he said it, and I just reported it, and nobody wants to hear it. I am looking. We had like 15 freaking huge, the biggest cargo things, doohickeys flying wheels up off of the United States land yesterday, like. And then they had all their equipment. Like, those are those Patriot doohickeys, in case you're not paying attention. So we're sending Patriot doohickeys that take these slinging garbage weapons out of the air. And I just saw this morning that they're saying that the Ruskies, whoever they are, they're using hypersonic missiles this morning on Ukraine. None of that's in the news. So they're up in the game to like the close to nuclear garbage. So speaking of this guy, like, so if you were in the 5th generation of war, which is what we are in, by the way, read the manual, or don't, you're not gonna, but the manual says they're gonna do shit like with the blankets, like if you're at war. And then how do you know that the small, there goes my doves, I just had them on my tree, they just flew by my camera. By the way, to start this, here's my girls. Hey, ladies. Say hi to the fans, ladies. Look at my girls. Where are you at? Oh, look at these. They're beautiful. Look at this. Life is good. Even if we're in war, who cares? Like, you're still alive, assholes. Wake up. Look at this garbage. So, with the 5th generation war, they do things like electronically. They're going to do it with your frequency, weather. Those are all real. You guys, oh, there's no such thing as little snot lines that go in the sky. Look, I got a bird on my water feeder. Shout out to my friends who make fun of me for seeing birds in nature. Shout out. Anyways, like, so Fifth Generation War, you could start a small blankets episode, no matter who does it, it doesn't matter. Like, because now we're getting hit, by the way. I'm gonna do a year-end doohickey on the live stream, but I want to review, like, really quick how fast shit changed in 2022. In 2023, you're not gonna remember this place as far as money and all the good shit, the new money they're rolling out. Look that up, central bank, digital currency. I'll go over all this on the stream on New Year's, or not. Maybe we'll just have fun instead. Like, I'm just saying, like, if you don't know by now, who cares? Like, you're getting rid of your kid. I was just at Dunkin' Donuts getting a friend of mine some coffee, minding my own business, and I tried to give him a $50 bill, and then he point to a sign. You can't use 50s now. I used to be 100. I could dig 100. Like, all right, maybe they got 100. And the people, like my friend, she's like, no, they're doing that because they don't want to get robbed. And that's probably true, by the way. I'm sure the local normal people would think that way. But the Dark Lords, they're changing the money. Gold, by the way, there's a rumor, and I looked at all my 100. And 50. There's no money that you can find hardly that's prior or after 2017. So I'm just saying, as a pattern, Jagoff, like, the money's disappearing. Now we're going down. Everybody's pulling out their old safe money, you know. We're to 2017, then 20. It's like a countdown. But you're all pretending, hey, I'm going to do a 401k. Really? You're going to lose everything because you didn't listen. Good for you. Like, America's already lost $10 trillion. Like, this is 2022. This is just this year. Like, $10 trillion is missing out of your IRAs, your bank account, your stock account, your crypto account, the little Coinbase account. 10 trillion is gone out of the Joe Jagoff's money. That's you. If you're hearing me, you're the asshole. You're the carbon. You're the overpopulated garbage they're talking about. And nobody cares. If you try to talk to most people about any of this, they just get panic look, and they just, I don't know, and they block you. So we know what happens when the shit actually hits the fan. Those are the people that are going to go bye-bye. Smell you, because they're going to be running in circles, and then a few asses are going to be living in tunnels, like, and the rest of you are going to take a knee, which is, they know that, like, this is what's coming, like. So if you had a great year, you better thank your Lord for that, whoever your lords are, pagan, whatever, like, do you, like, because it's going to get fucking crazy. This is also called the Great Reset, because a certain thing happened in 2019 called C something 19 or something. It started out probably as a flu season, maybe. It was rolling in, and then somehow magically all this garbage happened. And that is, if you read the book by that penis face Klaus, Uncle Klaus, shout out to Uncle Klaus. Fuck you, see how that goes? I don't give a fuck about your New World Order. Because it's going to suck. They're rolling out. You're gonna have cell phones in your skin, like, no. They can Google. Look up Google Maps your brain, what your Wi-Fi. They're bragging about it now. They're not hiding anything. I got some squirrels. Look at this. My friend loves squirrels, black ones especially. Where are they? Right by that feeder. Look at this. I love animals. Check this guy. I'm talking about the apocalypse. I'm surrounded by squirrels, chickens, and doves. I fucking not kidding. I just showed you. I just sent a video to my friends. I'll post it. I had 2 doves literally over my chickens, literally while I'm feeding them this morning, like getting mud on my butt. I'm trying to stay clean, but it's nasty out there, like the wetness. All right, everybody. This is Wags Chicago. New channel, Alpha Omega Podcast. I have the links in the description for our Instagram. Subscribe to that, because I'm going to be sending clips now out every day on that channel. We're growing it. My Twitter for that channel, also in the link. Follow me on Rumble, because you don't know what's going to happen on the tube here, because you're not allowed to talk anymore. And you might want to be grateful and tell people you appreciate that you appreciate them. Or don't be a jag-up. Like, I used to be a jag-up. I don't do that shit no more. Like, how do you? It's just part of your, I guess, getting older or whatever. Like your awakening, garbage. Anyway, this is Wag Chicago. I'm out.